1962, Barbie moved into her first ever dream house. Now, Barbie's life wasn't always fantastic in plastic. In fact, this house that I'm building right now, this was charming in cardboard. That is right. Barbie's first ever dream house was made of cardboard, and it could be folded down so that it was both compact and portable for children to play with and stow away. And I really love this because growing up, I never had a Barbie dream house bought for me. I was always made to be creative, and I always made my own Barbie houses out of cardboard, shoeboxes, anything that I could find that was about to go into the recycling bin, really. And it's funny because I would play The Sims in a very similar way. When my sister and I used to play The Sims 2, we used to make houses that really resembled shoeboxes, and we used to laugh and joke and call them shoebox houses. And I just think there's something about the simplicity of a playhouse design like this that just really appeals to children and lets the imagination run wild. I know I've had some of my best ever Sims games in shoebox looking houses. So you might be noticing right now that there's an absence of Barbie's favourite iconic pink colour, and you'll continue to see this throughout this build. The exterior right now reflects modern suburban builds of the 60s that were made of stone and wood panelling. I had a really hard time replicating this in The Sims, but I feel like what I came out with was the best Barbie to Sim translation that I could manage. And when I've looked at Barbie timelines, it does seem that Barbie doesn't find her signature pink colour probably until like the 80s, maybe the mid-70s, but I definitely see before that she likes yellow, and there's a lot of yellow that goes on in this house, and I know that my favourite Barbie dream house that I've seen from the 1970s is a yellow beachy house, which later gets remade into pink and it looks insane. But yeah, as you can see, the wall's bright yellow because Barbie in this day and age is about yellow, it seems. So yeah, Barbie moved into her dream house in 1962 and she purchased her property for a grand angel number total of $4.44, which is pretty amazing considering at the time it was virtually impossible for women to obtain a mortgage without a male guarantor. So this dream house right here, it really is representative of a shift finally starting to happen where women were campaigning to be able to break free from tradition and start having some agency of their own lives. And it just goes to show that my girl Barbie, she has always been a progressive independent queen, paving the way for future generations. You'll notice that I am struggling a little bit building her integrated closet and furnishing the house with what I could find in The Sims, but I did my absolute best, and what I thought was really interesting was that the closest furniture that I could find to the Barbie furniture in this dream house was from the outdoor retreat pack, because you kind of just, like, I feel like that pack gets forgotten about. You look at the furniture and it just looks like it's been knocked out of any old wood, and I feel like you'd only use it for very specific builds, but it actually is very modernistic, has very clean edges, which was reminiscent of popular furniture design at the time, which I did a bit of research, and it looks like the furniture in this Barbie house was inspired by designers Florence Knoll and George Nelson. Maybe that could be the next Sims stuff back. Sims, if you're listening, I want a 1960s living back. As the build goes on, you'll be able to see further evidence of Barbie being the progressive doll that we know and love today. I'm going to use some Discover University items because this dream house does include college flags and books, which suggests that Barbie was actually pursuing some sort of college education, and you can see that she has interests which are very individualistic, very for herself. She likes to read, she's going to college, there's no real evidence that she is pursuing a traditional path, which a lot of women at the time would have been doing. And another thing that I noticed is that Barbie's bed is a single bed, so it does show that whilst Ken is in the picture, because we know that because she has a literal picture displayed of him, that he at this point is just a visitor, and she really is living that independent young woman living in a studio lifestyle, and I absolutely love that for her, as I loved it for myself at one point in my life. I once left everything I had behind and moved to the city to start my career, and it was honestly just, yeah, one of the best things that I ever did for myself, and it just kind of makes me think maybe it was partially due to the influence of playing games like Barbie and Sims. It really gave me this idea that the possibilities and paths in life are endless, and you don't have to be one thing, you can be multiple things, and that's kind of what I spent my 20s doing so far. But yeah, the inspiration for this build actually struck me recently when I went to the Barbie exhibition in London at the Design Museum. It was absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend if you're in the area. I've always been a big fan of Barbie, so just getting to see so many Barbies and so many dream houses and so many cars in one place, it just really filled me with so much inspiration. I was like, I am gonna make this on The Sims. Yeah, I'm thinking I might make this a series, so if you are enjoying this video, definitely subscribe. I think I'm gonna upload one every week and we can go through the Barbie eras together. I will put this on the gallery, so if you want to download it and renovate it, make it a little more accurate, I'd love to be able to see what you do. I do know that Barbie's first car was an orange Austin Healey Roadster, but you know you know the story in The Sims. We don't have car, but if you can like work your magic with sizing up or debug. Like, I would love to see this with like a car added. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is my debut Sims Barbie video, so if you did enjoy it, please subscribe and leave a comment. Give me any feedback or any support you can. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to be uploading videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you again. Bye.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Big felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like Daddy, Stacy, all of the Barbies is pretty. Damn, all of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we can play tag. Rad, but he spank me when I get bad. I'm in LA, Rodeo Drive. I'm in New York, Madison Ave. I'm a Barbie girl, pink Barbie Dreamhouse.